I've decked the halls, added the twinkling lights, created all the cozy vibes, and everything is looking extra festive this year. And I'm so excited to share it all with you today. I'm Carrie Sommer from the Sommer Home, and here's my 2024 holiday home tour. We are starting in the entryway, my friends. Right when you walk into my home, you'll see these two cabinets styled as a sideboard, setting the perfect tone for the Christmas vibes I've created this year. My Christmas decor is all about cozy, classic, and simple vibes with lush greenery, twinkling lights, and touches of olive green and berry hues. So I kept the styling simple with two table lamps styled on either side, garland draped down the length of the cabinets, and a stack of books in the middle. And this rug is the perfect addition to the holiday entryway. As I mentioned before, it's setting the tone for the color scheme and feel for the rest of the home. Adding a seasonal rug in your entryway is a great, inexpensive way to make the space feel special. This rug was under $70, but adds a lot. I should mention that I'll link everything that I can in the description of the video so you can easily shop everything that you see. Opposite the table, there's a coat rack where I hung a wreath, brass bells, and a scarf. Above that, you can see this cute piece of Christmas artwork. When decorating your home, don't overlook small corners. They can be fun spots to add a piece of unexpected decor. Off to the right of the entryway is a small hallway which leads to our primary bedroom. I added winter art prints to our existing frames here. Art prints are another great inexpensive way to add holiday touches to your home. And here's our primary bedroom all dressed up for the holidays. We don't have a large bedroom, but I was still able to make it feel festive and cozy, which means you can do the same no matter the size of yours. I love an all-white bed, and this year I wanted to try it in our bedroom, and I'm loving it. Above the bed, I hung an oversized piece of winter artwork, which immediately gives Christmas vibes to the space while keeping it classic and simple. And you guys, look at this adorable quilt. It has trees and ornaments and comes with pillow shams with the same pattern. And again, it was affordable at under $50. I had all the pillows already, but my tip for creating a cozy all-white bed is to add a few throw pillows and a blanket at the foot of the bed in the colors you chose for your Christmas decor theme. On our bedside tables, I kept them simple with table lamps and a few paper trees on one and bottle brush trees on the other. Do know that when I'm not filming, we do have our alarm clocks also on the nightstands. Opposite the bed is our dresser. I added a brass mirror with a small wreath above the dresser for the holidays. And on the dresser, I added a piece of leaning artwork, a small tree, some brass bells, and a couple of other pieces of decor. We normally have a small accent chair in the corner, but for Christmas we moved it out and moved in this cute, slim, flocked tree. Another tip, add a tree to your bedroom no matter the size. You could even do a tabletop version. It gives off the prettiest glow, and I promise you will love it. Okay, moving on to our living room. As you enter the room, you obviously are greeted with the tree, along with these two chairs. If you have the back of chairs or a sofa as you enter a room, think of it as an opportunity to add a throw blanket in a fun pattern or color. Again, we don't have a large home, so a little goes a long way regarding the holiday decor in this room. I don't want to add too much and make the space feel cluttered. We have a sectional sofa, which I used to add a bunch of fun pillows in my holiday colors, and opposite the sectional is our fireplace, which is what I wanted to be the star of the show this year. Well, besides the tree, I guess. I have an entire video regarding how I decorated our mantle that I'll link in the description of the video below, but the short version is that, like I mentioned, I wanted it to be the focal point of the room, so I used really full garlands to create the look. And if you can see her here, this is the kitty's favorite spot. It's warm, and I really think she thinks she's hidden in a forest up there. I also added stockings, brass bells, and some ribbon for texture. We normally have a cabinet in this corner, but move it out for the tree each year. Here's the entryway so you can get a feel for how the two spaces relate to each other. Above the mantle, I added another art print to an existing frame. This is one of my favorite seasonal purchases this year. And here's a shot from the fireplace looking towards the entryway and our den home office, which we will get to next. But first, let's talk coffee table decor. I kept it both functional and pretty this year. We use this basket for our remote controls and coasters, but I added some faux greenery and opposite that a stack of books topped with a holiday candle and accessories. Moving on to another favorite of mine this year, and that is this wrapping paper. I used a combination of paper from Target and Amazon and wrapped everything in pretty velvet or satin bows. all in the colors of creams, grays, berry, and olive green, like the rest of my decor. Now let's give the tree its deserved time. It's a 9-foot slim tree that we've had for 3 years now, and I love it. It has the perfect amount of warm white lights and has an incredibly real look to it. And regarding the ornaments, they're a mix of ornaments that I've collected over the last 20 plus years and newer ornaments. But I don't do a theme tree each year. I may change the colors of some of them, but the overall look remains a classic one that is similar year to year. Before moving on, I wanted to quickly show you an up close of the throw pillows in the living room this year. I've done so many different colors over the years, and there obviously aren't any rules other than to do what you love. If classic Christmas is your thing, go for it. By the way, I think next year I may go back to the classic reds and greens because I haven't done it since 2019, but this year is all about the neutrals, olive green, and muted berry color. And now it's time to move on to our den home office. I like to hang garland over the door opening, and I also have it over our main living room windows, which is opposite this door. I just use little nails to hold the garland in place and zip ties to tie the garland together. And by I actually mean my husband really does it. Our den is in the front of our house and the windows face the street, so I always have a tree in here. And this tree is a 7.5-foot tree that I've also had for several years. These shelves are one of my very favorite things to decorate each year, but even if you have just a couple of small shelves or a small bookcase, add a wreath, some winter artwork, and some holiday decor to it. I have a video all about how to decorate a bookshelf that I'll link in the description below if you would like some tips on decorating shelves. This year I decorated the tree with ornaments entirely from Amazon. In the past years, I've actually left this tree bare because it's such a pretty tree. And I added a wreath to the mirror, and it ended up being one of my very favorite corners in my holiday home. And again, winter art prints for the win. I added this adorable 4-foot tree to a basket and set it next to my desk because who really doesn't need 2 trees in their home office? And on my desk, I kept the table lamp, added a garland, a trio of cute trees, and a vase filled with greenery. I told you this was my favorite corner. Look at how pretty the reflection is. By the way, I tried different command hooks before settling on a suction cup hook, which has held the wreath without issue. And here's one more shot of the desk and of the shelves. By the way, this is an IKEA hack that we did years ago. I'll link the blog post in the description if you're interested. All right, it's time to move on from my home office to the kitchen. I don't have a lot of styling spaces in my kitchen, so again, I have to think outside of the box when decorating it for Christmas. But here are a couple of different ideas that you can use if you have a small kitchen like mine. You could add garland to your range hood. You could add a wreath to your cutting boards and lean them against your backsplash. You could add a few new cute towels, a cute table lamp, and a couple of small decorative trees. All of these styling ideas are easy for you to replicate in your own home. And the kitchen is another great spot to add an affordable seasonal rug. Right off of our kitchen is our dining nook. And the back of dining room chairs are a great place to add a cute little wreath like you can see here. And on our table, I added an oversized vase filled with faux greenery and some candle holders. For the place settings, I started with a woven charger, added my everyday white dinnerware, and a pretty napkin. And of course, some winter art prints and a few pillows to the poofs I styled in the corners. On the open shelves, I kept it both functional and decorative. Paper trees, a vase filled with greenery, a cute piece of artwork, and some dishes. And here's a shot looking out to the kitchen from the dining nook. All right, friends, we have one more room on our holiday tour, and that's our guest bedroom. I think a guest bedroom is such a fun spot to decorate for Christmas. And I almost always switch out the rug in this space to something in my holiday colors. This rug is currently under $125 for the 8x10 size. So again, you don't have to spend a lot on a rug for a big impact. And this rug will stay in this room through winter. I love adding a garland to the headboard of this bed every year. And of course, the room wouldn't be complete without some holiday themed artwork. And here's another adorable Christmas-inspired quilt set that I found on Amazon. For the side tables, I again kept them simple with a table lamp and a cluster of trees on the top and folded a blanket on the bottom. Here's another shot of the cute quilt along with the super soft velvet quilt layered at the bottom of the bed. And again, I brought in my Christmas colors through the throw pillows on the bed. And in the corner of this bedroom, we have the viral 7.5-foot slim Christmas tree from Home Depot that sadly sells out each year in October. I will put a link in the description of the video just in case it restocks. This tree comes with a remote control and has a bunch of different lighting options, including different colors and different lighting modes. But the best part about it is that it doesn't need fluffing and clicks together in seconds. And here's one more shot of our guest bedroom. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, if you liked this video and found it helpful, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. And as I mentioned before, I'm linking everything that I can in the description of the video below. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, bye.